Arthur C. Clarke says any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Years ago, no one in history believed that those in ALS could control their house appliances and communicate with their loved ones because the technology was available. But it's possible now. We can see this with Mark, the 10th person in the world implanted with the brain-computer interface, or BCI. The steps taken for this are huge for mankind. It gives hope to all those with diseases and disabilities that there may be something huge just around the corner for them. It was something we need right now. I found the article, "This ALS patient has a brain implant that translates his thoughts to computer commands," from CNN. It grabbed my attention because it intersected neuroscience technology and healthcare. The BCI technology is still in its early stages, but has a lot of potential to improve the quality of life, like Mark and other individuals with neurodegenerative diseases like ALS. The reason I'm fascinated by this technology, it could be used to empower patients who otherwise lose motor function and provide autonomy and enhanced communication between them and their loved ones, which all should be allowed. My opinion, while that the technology is existing, it brings ethical questions into a debate. It challenges things such as privacy, data security, and accessibility for even the wider population who may not be able to afford this new technology. Yes, I do have a bias towards new technology because I was a biomedical engineer / mechanical engineer my freshman year, and being optimistic about innovations in the medical field was what I studied. But I still do have questions and concerns about its bigger societal impacts, such as the price, the accessibility, and the relevance in this time. So let's go into a deeper dive with this essay. So we're going to use the CRAP analysis for our article. We're using the CRAP analysis technique so I can do a deeper dive into this article and see if it's something I should keep believing in and if I should keep researching. So the currency of this article, it was published in 2024, which makes it very current and relevant to given the big developments of BCI technology in the world. The subject is also timely as advancements in healthcare technology are often evolving quickly with significant talks about the regulatory and ethical problems that follow. Next is the relevance from this story. The article is directly relevant to the discussion about the future of healthcare and assistive technologies. It also appears to those interested in neurodegenerative diseases, neuroscience, and bioethics like I was. As well, for readers following ALS research, it highlights important real-world applications of this brand new technology. Authority is a big topic when it comes to news sites. CNN is a reputable media outlet, and this article is written and authorized by the journalists Catherine Thornback, Amanda Seeley, and Nadia Kong, who specialize in medical and health-related reporting. The report includes insights from medical experts and organizations such as Cycron, the BCI company founders. The article presents well-researched information with quotes from patients, Mark, and the other involved in the BCI development. It also addresses limitations of the technology, such as regulatory hurdles and ongoing trials, adding a balanced perspective. The purpose of this article is informative, detailing the experience of ALS patient Mark using a brain implant, while also shedding light on the future potential and challenges of BCI technology. A good step it takes is trying to use tactics like seen in the article, General Practices of Reducing Bias, which states, when writing about disability, names of conditions are more specific than categories of conditions, are general references such as people with disabilities. This helps as it presents both the overall technological advancements, but also the advantages in a specific disability. There's some bias in this article, I can believe so. This article could show optimism bias because it's portrayed the future of BCI technology, focusing heavily on the potential benefits without equally discussing the risk into as much detail as the positives. Although the article mentions privacy and regulatory issues and yada yada, these points are always undeveloped compared to the excitement about the technology's possibilities. Another one would be selection bias might be present, as the article focuses on the positive experience of one patient, Mark, which may not represent the broader population of BCI users of their beginning trial/test, especially those that are in worse off positions than Mark. One other form that could be seen is confirmation bias. The article can emphasize only the success stories of BCI, like I was saying, leaving out the incidents where the technology failed or led to unintended consequences. This would create an even more skewed picture, reinforcing the idea that BCI is the solution to ALS when it could not be, but we don't know yet. So, the ownership. CNN is one that wrote this article. It is a well-known news source with a known record of covering a wide amount of news, including health and technology. CNN usually goes for real reporting, but Warner Bros., Discovery's owner, that's the owner of the BCI company, might influence how the network covers the findings and puts a big look at creativity and hope to get a lot of viewers interested in the positive scientific technology of BCI. This has led to questions about whether the press is still free of corporate influence. As our article in class, The Pros and Cons of Prius, do we live in an age where media oligarchy runs rampant without any checks? Does freedom of press still exist? Or is the voice of press muffled by the buyouts of large media companies? CNN may put importance on the stories that will appeal to the big audience over an in-depth look that would only intrigue those very interested in the topic of neuroscience discovery. Also, the tone of the story could be influenced by the ownership, Discovery, needing to have a big audience, making it more readable and interesting instead of using big scientific words that would confuse the normal population. Overall, I find this as a great article to read. It has a lot of insights on the new technology emerging, and I see it as a great way to learn if you're just getting into these findings.